So do you think number 57 might have a big league future?
My goodness, that was, I mean, with Ash starting, being as good as he was, and then Bubba coming in behind, and I mean, when you talk about efficient and dominating the strike zone, both of those guys, it's a bright future right there.
And when you talk about just, those are two rookies, does it kind of take a little bit of pinching to remind yourself that those are two rookies on the mound?
Yeah, they sure didn't look like it out there. Ash has been really good, has shown that, and for Bubba, major league debut, to go out and show that kind of stuff, and the fastball, but then the ability to pitch too with the off speed, and then the strikeout with the changeup. They both did a phenomenal job.
At what point in the game did you kind of decide that, hey, we're going to let him ride this thing out?
Well, it was like 10 pitches every inning. Yeah. I think I don't know exactly what it was, but I know I looked up. I think it was 2 and 21, and then 3 and 30, and he was so efficient and so good. Just let him roll.
Bubba pitched with a lot of emotion out there today. How much do you enjoy that? Seeing that from such a young guy in his debut?
Yeah, he's passionate, and he's got that kind of energy, and he pitches with that energy, which is really cool to see. The stuff is there. Ashcraft has shown it. Bubba's shown it. Obviously Burrows, Skeens, all the younger guys, Mitch on the staff. Just the way that Carmen, the young pitching that we've got, and it was really cool to see those two young guys do that tonight.
He struggled a bit with command in Indy, but to see him, kind of avoid the free passes, like you said, be efficient. Like, what does that mean? What does that kind of say to him that he was able to avoid those kind of just allowing base runners to reach base?
Yeah, he did a good job. And then when they did, finding a way, inducing the double play right there. I thought we played really good defense tonight too. Isaiah with the play down the line, Jack Swinski coming in, Tommy coming in, probably missing Spencer on the one pick from Isaiah. And then with the dominant pitching, and let's not forget, swung the bats pretty well too. Kutch with the 2 big hits early, home runs. It was just a really well played all around game.
Did this just kind of feel like one of those games where it seemed like pretty much everything went right?
Yeah, it did, and really happy. Ashcraft set the tone, starting it like that, and the pitching with Bubba coming in, and then just the way we were able to, the 2 big hits by Kutch early on in the first 2 innings to get the offense rolling and put up 5 was really big.
And when you look at Bubba's first 2 strikeouts, I think were 99 and 100.4, but his last pitch, his 40th pitch was 109 an hour. What does that show you about, it wasn't just adrenaline there, that this is a guy that can reach back and do that on his 40th pitch?
Yeah, he's got that type of stuff to hit triple digits, especially that deep in the ballgame, and he's carried it, as a starter in the minor leagues, and to be able to, I think it was impressive to me too, was the way that he was able to go to the off speed and, command his slider, and like I said, I don't know, I think it was a right-handed, right-on-right changeup that he got, I can't remember who it was, but it was a really, it looked like a really good pitch from the side.
How impressive was it to see Ashcraft just pitch late his day? Seems like he's getting even better as the season goes on.
He did, and he talked about being able to throw anything in any count, and be able to mix things up. I think he got behind a couple times on 1-0, 2-0, and was able to throw a slider in there for a strike, command it. Curveball looked really good, and then obviously he had the fastball rolling as well. Thank you.